All right, we have some Go Battle League battles to go over, so let's jump into it.
All right, let's start with the first set of matches here. This is our matches that got us up to rank 20. We're going to start with JD Allen 0809. We have a Machamp against Abomasnow lead. I had the advantage here, so he's most likely going to switch. There we go. Get one counter up, switches from Abomasnow to Marowak, so I answer back with a Quagsire. With the Quagsire, we are going to go ahead and go for a Stone Edge here, but we're going to overfarm just a little bit just because we had the advantage. Quagsire is going to go for a Rock Stone Edge. There we go. Down goes the Marowak because he decided not to shield for whatever reason. And then in comes the Abomasnow. We have enough energy to get to another Stone Edge nice and easy. Boom, he doesn't shield here either. And then finally we have an Azumarill. So I just thought, hey, let's get one more Stone Edge. And then Quagsire did his job. Give him a nice little pet on the back. So we launch our third Stone Edge. And then Quagsire is going to go down to Azumarill's bubble. And then here we have Machamp coming in. I'm not going to try to keep Machamp alive. I'm just going to have him soak a play rough because we have Abomasnow in the back. So Abomasnow is just going to go ahead and clean up here. Let's see. We're just going to go ahead and shield this first one because I was predicting a play rough. There we go. Play rough goes through. We go for an ice, weather ball ice because I want to get some shield baiting going on. That and his health is so low that I don't even need to do energy ball. Even if I spam weather ball ice, we'll still secure the victory nice and easy. So, with that said, we get 2 Weather Ball Ices. He shields both of them, and then we do Energy Ball towards the end just to get some extra style points in. Alright, so now we're on to our next battle here. 25-25 Catchan. Alright. We have Machamp leading against an Umbreon. I have the lead advantage here, and because I have the advantage, they were like, screw that, I forfeit. So, yep, there we go. Just by having a good lead, I was able to secure that victory there. Alright, now we have Chara 953, rank 18. Machamp versus Skarmory. I do not have a good advantage here, so I just try to pretty much do as much as I can. Want to try to get some shield baiting in, so I charged up towards the Rock Slide, went for a cross chop to see if they would shield bait, and I did get the bait on that one. After that, he switches to a Azumarill. He was probably thinking that I was going to launch another cross chop or a Rock Slide. But either way, I was kind of anticipating a switch, so I switched from Machamp to Quagsire from Azumarill. Then we did some overcharging here. After that, we maxed our energy, go for an Earthquake here on the Azumarill. Azumarill doesn't shield it, takes out a good 2/3 of its health, and puts Azumarill in the red almost immediately. Azumarill goes for a play rough into Quagsire. Quagsire shields it, and then after that, Quagsire will follow that up with a Stone Edge. Will Azumarill shield it? No, it does not, so it goes down. Alright, so obviously we're going to predict Skarmory here, so I'm going to have Machamp come in just to launch a Cross Chop before it goes down. So yep, we come in, use a Cross Chop on Skarmory to force a shield, and then he shields it. So with that said, we can bring in Quagsire again, and then go for a Stone Edge here. But of course, I should have over farmed here because I did not notice that he was sacrificing his Skarmory for a very good reason. There we go. He didn't attack for whatever reason, and then of course with that, in comes Machamp, and then I have Obama still in the back. So now we went from looking like we were in a good situation to a pretty bad one. There we go. Down goes Quagsire to a Cross Chop. In comes Abomasnow. We couldn't get to a Weather Ball Ice before it could Cross Chop, so we get the Cross Chop on us, and then we get taken out, and we lose the battle. Can't win them all. Anyway, Oops Nilsson 20, rank 16. This was back when I was rank 19. Right now I'm in the Ace rank as of the time of this recording. Anyway, Pelipper comes in. I should have charged up towards a Rock Slide and then went for a Rock Slide because you're going to see here that Pelipper goes for a Weather Ball Ice. Machamp shields it. And then I go for the Cross Chop here when I should have went for a Rock Slide because Pelipper didn't shield it. But either way, I was trying to go for a shield bait, and then they were probably wise to my act. It would have been helpful to go straight for the Rock Slide. But anyway, I switched to Quagsire. Pelipper uses Weather Ball Water, then switches over to Obstagoon. I use a Stone Edge on Obstagoon, takes out 2/3 of its health, and then we farm up towards another Stone Edge. But we decide to sacrifice the Quagsire, so Obstagoon goes for an undercharged Night Slash, and then in comes the second Night Slash onto Machamp. I sacrificed the Machamp, and then after that, we have Haunter. Yeah. right now it's looking pretty bad. Not gonna lie. So we go for one Weather Ball Ice. He's gonna over farm here, max out his energy. I go for another Weather Ball Ice, burn its second shield, and then after that, Haunter's gonna go for a Shadow Punch right here. I shield it because I have no choice. Then they're gonna get a second Shadow Punch, and that's gonna be game for me on that one. But yep, wasn't a good match, but it was also a crawl to the top. Nobuo 118, rank 17 versus my rank 19. It's Abomasnow versus Shiftry for the lead. Obviously, I'm switching it up because of my matchups. Anyway, Shiftry goes in, and then I just spam Weather Ball Ice on it. But yep, we get the first Weather Ball Ice. And then Shiftry's going to go for, I believe, a Leaf Blade here. Yep, there's a Leaf Blade. I didn't shield it because I usually see Shiftry lead with Leaf Blades. I'm going to shield the second one, though, because if I don't, it will take me out. After that, I go for a Weather Ball Ice with my Abomasnow. And then that should be enough to take out the Shiftry. He does not shield there. In comes Skarmory for the next Pokemon. I go for a Weather Ball Ice here. Then after that, it's going to go for some Air Slashes, and that's going to be enough to take me out there. But yep, Abomasnow does his thing. Alright, so now next up we have Skarmory and Quagsire. Skarmory does a Sky Attack onto the Quagsire. I farm up as much as I can here. And then after that, I shield again. And we go for a Stone Edge onto the Skarmory. Boom. Stone Edge goes up. Next up we have a Stunfisk for the switch in. I charge up towards an Earthquake, and then I time it so that Machamp can switch in and take a Mud Bomb. And I follow that up with farming up towards a Cross Chop. We go for the Cross Chop to see if we can force a shield here. And wouldn't you know it, he shields up. So now next up we have everything that we need. We see Machamp to go down here. He does a just discharge with Stunfisk onto Machamp. Quagsire comes in. We go for the Earthquake. And that should be enough. Boom. There we go. Brings it from 2/3 health down to 0 for the win. Alright, now on to our next opponent. Lad Cobra Ace when I was a rank 20. Yeah, now you're going to see that I moved up to rank 20 on my matchups. It's a Swampert lead against Abomasnow. He knows he's in a bad spot, so he switches to Deoxys. I switch to Shadow Quagsire. Deoxys goes for a Rock Slide. Then I followed up with a Earthquake. There we go. We launch an Earthquake onto Deoxys, and then here I believe I start telling myself to farm up. So in comes the Rock Slide. I shield it up just to protect myself, and then we farm up as much as we can before I can launch another Rock Slide. It's enough to get a full amount, nice chunk of energy. In comes Abomasnow. We go for a Stone Edge. He shields, and then we charge up towards another Stone Edge. There we go. And he shields up again. There we go. We burn both of Abomasnow's shields. We bring in Machamp here because we know that we have the advantage. All we have to do is just pretty much counter Cross Chop. He gets one Weather Ball launched, and then he switches over to Swampert. So I go straight for the Energy Ball. We charge up with Shadow Abomasnow going for the Energy Ball. Fires away. Down goes Swampert. And then in comes Abomasnow, and they forfeit because we got them. Alright. Now we're on to Yashiro Maira. Yashiro Maira. Abomasnow versus Azumarill lead. There we go. He switches right away to Mawile with a Fire Fang. So we bring in Machamp. And then, once you know it, we get hit with lag. Yay. Alright. I just love lag. Mawile goes for the Power-Up Punch. And now we're behind here. We get another, we get hit with lag again. And, yeah, I guess we're just going to have to document this. Because, I'm not sure what's going on here. But, yeah, we got some lag. Mawile goes for Power-Up Punch when it should have went down. In comes Quagsire. We farm down Mawile. And then next up we have Altaria. We go for a Stone Edge here. And we charge up. There's a Stone Edge. Down goes Altaria to like 2/3 of its health, or a third of its health. We get a couple Weather Ball Ices. It's going to go for a Sky Attack, so I opt into shielding up. And then in comes Azumarill, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. Yep, Azumarill. And it has still one shield left, so we try to get to an Energy Ball before it could launch an Ice Beam. And it wasn't enough. There we go. And then down goes Abomasnow, so we just forfeit and move on. You can only do so much against the lag boss. Next up is Static Darkness. Abomasnow versus Skarmory for the lead here. And of course that puts us in a somewhat neutral matchup. So of course it's Weather Ball Ice spam. We fire off our first Weather Ball Ice. Boom, there's one. Go for the second one. Alright, and then of course one thing I didn't even notice before this recording was that it was a Shadow Skarmory. I was like, how is this thing hitting us so hard? And I'm just like, alright, I guess I have to switch. I have no choice. So anyway, in comes the Skarmory. It goes for Brave Bird. And then after that, Skarmory faints. And we have a Azumarill coming in for the switch in. So I just thought, well, I have Machamp, so I might as well just go ahead and spam Rock Slides here. So we fire off one Rock Slide. And then now we go for, and of course it's going to go for a charge move. I just thought, you know what? Let's stay in here. Let's drain its shields, because we can bring in Quagsire against anything that has nothing left, no shields left. So we have Machamp go for another Rock Slide. Down goes Azumarill. In comes Umbreon. So of course I go for a Cross Chop here, because it's Umbreon, might as well. Umbreon shields it, and then of course here I time it so that I switch in Abomasnow. Abomasnow is perfectly switched in, soaks a Last Resort from Umbreon. Abomasnow goes down and saves Machamp from getting hit by one of the charge moves. But it still wasn't enough, because it was still able to get to a second charge move. It has Foul Play on the Machamp to take it out, but we have a full health Quagsire going up against an Umbreon, and Umbreon forfeits. Alright, False Water Cobra 6. It's a mouthful. Abomasnow versus Bastiodon, not a good start for me, so I switch right into Machamp and take the risks. And of course it's a Victory Bell, so I just thought, okay, what the heck, might as well just do what I can to burn shields here. We get a shield off on the Victory Bell, down goes Machamp, so of course I bring in Abomasnow. We try to farm this thing down and then have enough energy for the switch in. It goes for a Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade goes off, and then of course he's going to bring in Bastiodon. What else would he do? In comes Bastiodon. Abomasnow uses Energy Ball on it, and then we follow that up with Weather Ball Ice, because I had a feeling that I was going to go down here before I could get to an Energy Ball. So there we go. And then down goes Abomasnow, and now it's Bastiodon versus Quagsire, and of course it's a Grottle. Double grass. Grasshole team. Alright. Now we're just waiting to find an opponent. Giving myself a moment to rest my voice here. Still finding an opponent. There we go. Aki 1 Poke. Ace versus a rank 20. Alright, so it's Stunfisk versus Abomasnow. That's a good start for me. In comes the Umbreon, so I bring in Machamp. That's kind of a no-brainer. Machamp goes for the Cross Chop right here. Boom. We fire off a Cross Chop. Try to do the farm down. We take this attack here because why not? It's a Foul Play. Machamp takes it like a boss, and then of course he's going to go for another Foul Play. I decided to shield here because I thought that he was going to go for a Last Resort to trick me, but it was another Foul Play, and that's all he had. So anyway, in comes the Stunfisk. I go for Cross Chop spam. For the record, that Umbreon went down, if you were just listening to my voice. Of course, we go for another Cross Chop. Stunfisk is currently at half health, and it's trying to farm up some energy. There we go. Now it's sitting at close to a third. I'm going to sacrifice the Machamp here. He fulfilled his job. Bring in Abomasnow, and then of course we're up against a Skarmory. So I'm going to fire off a Weather Ball Ice here, just to try to get rid of its last shield, so that I can safely swap in Quagsire. Once he gets his shield down, then I can bring in Quagsire to start farming. So yep, there we go. He burns his last shield on that Weather Ball Ice. And then now we can bring in Quagsire. Skarmory goes for the Sky Attack. We're going to farm up towards a Stone Edge before I can fire off another Sky Attack. We get the Stone Edge. We're going to charge up. Excellent Stone Edge. Boom! Takes out the Skarmory. And now we're up against a Stunfisk here. And of course we have one shield left. Uses a Mud Bomb on the Quagsire. I thought that Quagsire was going to go down. We were going to finish with Abomasnow, but we had a sliver of health left. So we go for a Stone Edge, and the Stone Edge takes out Stunfisk. Alright. But yeah, there we go. That was it for this round of battles. And then of course we hit rank 20 today, so the road to rank 20 is finally done. Thanks again for listening, everybody.
All right. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Everyone's asleep, so I'm trying to be quiet. But either way, thanks again for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and see you for the next video. Enjoy.